While some leaders know they have one-on-one meetings scheduled regularly with each person on their team, it's a meeting that often gets pushed back, rescheduled, or even worse, canceled. Far too many leaders get so swept up into the day-to-day that they don't even schedule or carve out time to meet with each person on their team. Think about your leader right now. Do they do this to you? If so, well, how does that make you feel? Anybody, on the other hand, anybody who's ever experienced a leader of their own that makes sure that the weekly one-on-one is never a meeting that gets skipped or canceled, well, they'll probably tell you that it's one of their favorite hours of every week. And here's why. It's the human interaction and connection that all of us as human beings crave. So we're all wired to want to connect and relate to each other. For anybody, especially for anybody who takes pride in the work they do, and especially for whom they do it, an hour of connection with your direct leader, man, that can be the difference between a good day and a bad day, or even between a good week and a bad week. So here's 3 keys to connecting one-on-one with each person on your team, hopefully consistently every single week. The first one is to establish rapport and build trust over time. It doesn't matter where you are today with them. Regardless of where you are in your relationships with each individual, the opportunity here is to simply go and meet them where they are. So when you're intentional about learning more about each person on your team, what inspires them personally and what motivates them professionally, well, they begin to trust you more and more along the way. Why? Because when you're genuinely interested in helping them succeed, they'll know you care. That gives you credibility and respect. And over time, it's the credibility and respect that lead to trust. And that's what all leaders need before they can really get started leading anybody anywhere. Next is to spend time sharing some context about where you see the team today, and especially your vision for the future. See, in the absence of this one-on-one conversation and connection, it's amazing what people have the tendency to conjure up in their own minds about what's going on today and what might happen in the future. But meeting one-on-one, even if it's on Zoom or FaceTime or Google Meet, meeting one-on-one with each person, it gives you the opportunity to share with the individual 2 things. That you take your take on what's actually happening today in the operation or in your business. And the second thing is you can share with them how you envision them fitting into the future that you're hopefully creating together. So when each person knows that they matter to you as the leader, well, they begin opening up more and more to the idea of receiving your guidance, your coaching, and your direction, because you've just given them hope. And finally, the weekly one-on-one meeting is an opportunity for you to give and receive feedback. See, in the absence of feedback, we seldom grow, mature, or become our very best. But giving feedback is, of course, essential for any leader in their ability to build and grow a team. But it's receiving feedback can be just as important. The underlying value in giving and receiving feedback is that it's simple 2-way communication, which allows both parties to share and receive. The result is wisdom shared and wisdom gained for both people in the conversation, so that we both can become better tomorrow than we were today. So establishing rapport and building trust lays the foundation. Then and only then will people begin to open up to any leader's ideas, let alone their vision for the future. And unless they trust you or feel they're a part of what you're building, well, they won't share feedback with you, and nor will they listen to yours. So don't skip your one-on-one meetings every week with each person on your team. They can be the most important and uplifting part of your week and for each person on your team. Visit us at leadwithhospitality.com and join our community as we continue to provide leadership resources designed specifically to help you become the best leader you can possibly be. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again very soon.